What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan. So today's video is going to be a challenge video. So it's going to be a 24 hours overnight challenge video, and if you can't already tell by where I'm sitting, it's going to be 24 hours in my car. So this video is going to get very interesting because for those of you who don't know me, this is my car and it's a Toyota Aygo, which is actually equivalent to the Peugeot 107 and the Citroen C1. So you imagine how small they look. This car is basically the same size as one of them, and I can't even stretch my legs out fully at all. The only way I can is if I do that like that, and obviously that's not very comfortable. So this is going to get interesting because I'm 5'2" and I've got to try and sleep in this tiny little space. So not only is it it's basically like 24 hours in a tiny space as well, because this car is really small. So yeah, this will get interesting. So I'll show you the setup in a couple of minutes. First of all, I just want to go over the rules, which I will do after the intro. Okay, so please do excuse my hair. I had to get ready really fast because I woke up kind of late today, and then I had to rush out and get all this set up for the challenge to start. And obviously it's really warm in here, so that's why my face is really red, and I haven't put any makeup on. So yeah, not exactly ready, but obviously I didn't want to put makeup on, even though it's only not even that noticeable anyway. But I didn't want to put makeup on because I've then got to take off later, and it just seems pointless wasting 2 minutes going in just to wipe some makeup off. So I just thought it'd be easier to leave it off, because I don't really look any different with it on anyway. So so basically the rules, I did say I'd tell you after the intro. The rules are I'm allowed 2 minutes to go inside. Now a lot of people only do 1 minute, but I've got to try and get out of the car. I've got to put my shoes on, and then I've got to try and get out of the car. I've then got to lock the car, run into the house, which is actually just round that little bit of the corner there. Then I've got to run up the stairs, use the toilet, run back down the stairs and back into the car, which I have timed, and it takes me nearly 2 minutes. It was something like that when we timed it. I think it was around 1.5 minutes, so I just thought I'd allow myself that little extra time. So obviously a lot of people do 1 minute, but I'm allowing 2. So I'm allowed 2 minutes to go inside, use the toilet and come back out. And obviously if I'm not back in the 2 minutes, then I fail the challenge. The other rules are that I'm not allowed out the car other than the 2 minutes. So obviously things like going in for tea or anything like that I can't do. I have to stay in the car, which with it being a tiny car is going to be really hard to eat food in here, because when I was picturing how it was all going to go in my head, I was not expecting the seats to be this slopey with the way they are. So obviously I didn't think there was going to be a big dip at the bottom of the thing where the chairs go to the boot sort of thing, but there is. So this could get kind of hard because I'm sleeping on a little bit of a slope as well. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've got the phone I'm filming on right now, which is my everyday phone. I've got another phone which I'll probably end up filming on later on and sending the clips to this phone, just because I'll be using this phone to watch YouTube videos on, or Netflix or things like that. So obviously that's the only entertainment I've got really, is the phones. So I mean, I've got the radio as well, but I've actually had that on for the first 10 minutes or so. I've been sat in the car setting up and everything, but I've just turned it off because of filming the video, because obviously I could get copyrighted and that wouldn't be a good idea. So instead of turning it down, I just thought I'd turn it off. And obviously we've got the engine, if you can't already hear that. I don't know if you can. So if you can hear that noise in the background, it's the engine, because I've got it on for the heater and everything. The windows are actually, I don't know if you can see, but the windows are actually kind of steamed up, especially the back window here. I'm not going to let it focus because you might see the car behind mine, which is my mum's car, and we don't want you to see the number plate because I would not even know how to blur that out. So obviously for for those reasons I'm not going to do that. But it is super steamed up. I don't know if it'll show you because of the way the light is. There you go. So as you can see in this area, it's pretty steamed up, and it's all across the window as well. It's really bad. It practically looks white. So obviously I might have to turn the heating off to let that go off, but I think that's because of my body heat and the fact that I'm speaking and that there's all these blankets in the car and everything. I mean, I don't think they'd have any effect, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna leave this clip here. I'm gonna edit the clips I've already filmed, which you've obviously already seen. I'm gonna watch a few YouTube videos and that, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So I will see you all soon. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of hours now and I've just literally been sitting in the back, just watching some YouTube videos and things like that. My mum's just brought me out some popcorn, which is for later when I watch a film, and then also a bag of Humbears. And she's also brought me my drink out as well, which is actually leaking, so I'm going to put it back down. So yeah, it's been it's probably been about an hour or so. I've just been sat watching some YouTube videos and things like that, and yeah, that's about it. I've changed into, well, I didn't change into the hoodie, but down there in a bag, I don't know if you can see it, in this bag here I had this hoodie, so I've just literally just put that on right now, just because it's getting a little bit chilly in here and I didn't want to just leave the heating on. So I've just put this hoodie on, just so that I warm up a little bit. I have got the heating on currently, just to warm it back up in here, but it was just freezing cold and it was too hot to have my coat on. So I just thought, I don't want to sit there with my coat on, so I'll just put the hoodie on for now. I have still got my leggings on, but I'm going to change into them when I get into the back in a minute. I have actually, hang on, let me grab them. I've got my pyjama bottoms here, little flamingo ones, so I'm going to change into them in a bit when I get into the back. Obviously make sure there's no neighbours around and then do it. So yeah, I've just moved into the driver's seat. I'm not actually driving anywhere. Obviously I wouldn't be able to get out because I've got my mum's car behind mine, so obviously I'm not going to go anywhere. And also I'm not actually allowed to drive this car on my own yet. I've not passed my test, but this is my car for when I do, and I am currently learning to drive, so it has got L plates for when I do go out driving, and I obviously go out with my mum or my stepdad. They have to come with me. So obviously it is my car because we did put it in my name when we bought it, and we paid for it with money that my mum's been saving up ever since I was born. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do anything like the normal people do when they do these challenges where they drive to McDonald's or whatever. Well, I can, but it just means that I'd have to have my mum in the seat with me or my stepdad, and obviously they don't want to be on camera, so then I won't be able to film any of it. So yeah, that really wouldn't be the best idea. I'll probably do this challenge again after I've passed my test, my driving test and that, because then I'll be able to drive to McDonald's or wherever just to pass some time and things like that. But obviously at the minute I can't do that. If I want to go for a drive, my parents would have to come in, and yeah, they're not really that impressed that I'm doing this right now. They think I'm a bit odd, and they don't actually know that I'm doing it for the video. That's another reason why they don't want to be on camera, because they don't even know that I'm actually filming all this. They just think I'm doing it to be weird and sleeping in the car tonight. They just think I'm being odd. They don't actually know that I'm doing it for this. So yeah. But anyway, I've got some popcorn, I've got some crisps, and I've got a drink. I don't really need anything as of right now. I'm not actually eating these yet, the popcorn and the crisps. I'm gonna save them for a little bit later on because I just don't feel hungry yet. So I'm gonna save them for a bit later on for when I do feel hungry. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here, probably put the radio back on, listen to some more music, or even finish watching a YouTube video that I've just been watching by Carter Shearer. So I'm probably gonna watch that, or finish watching that. and then I'll probably get into the back and change into my pyjama bottoms, and then we'll just see what happens after that, really. Didn't want to film anything while I was obviously watching the videos because I could get copyrighted, and obviously it's somebody else's videos and I don't think you're allowed to do that, like show other people's videos. So obviously I didn't film watching that or anything, but I've just been sat here watching some YouTube videos and things, and that's about it, really. There isn't anything else you can do when you're sitting in a tiny car for 24 hours. There isn't really anything you can do. So yeah, that's about it, really. I'm just gonna finish watching the YouTube video I was watching, probably go on my social media, so like on my Instagram and things, and just put up ask me questions or something for people to ask me questions, which obviously pointless mentioning that now because they won't be able to do it by the time they see this video anyway. Just see what questions we get out of it. If anyone sends questions, then I'll answer it in the video, just for something to do. And yeah, we'll just see what happens, really. Please do excuse the spot I have there, I can't help it. I have put some spot thing on it, but it doesn't help. It doesn't exactly work. So yeah, still have the top on underneath. I just threw my hoodie on, for anyone wondering. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna just, yeah. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. See you all soon. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since I did the last clip. I've just literally been sat there watching a load of YouTube videos, and before I knew it, a few hours have obviously passed. I changed into my pyjama bottoms, so obviously I'm wearing them now, but I'm still wearing this top. It got really warm in the car because I put the heating on, because I've got the engine on to charge my phone. So I've just thrown my hoodie onto the driver's seat, not the driver's seat, the passenger seat in the front, out of the way. I've started putting the paper over the windows so I can at least sleep in here tonight and know that people can't look in on me or whatever. So that's what I've done up to now. So I've done that bit there, and then I'll have to turn the camera around and show you the other side because I don't think I'll be able to do it. I've just turned the camera around so that you can see the back side. Well, I've turned it around to the other side so you can just see this little bit. So I've done this little bit here, trying not to get the number plate in, but that's what I've done on the back window. So we've got the back window there with just a couple of pieces on up at the minute, and then we've got the side window here, which I've just showed you. The only bit is there's a little bit of a gap there, and then you've got that top part there, but I'm not so bothered about that. There is a little bit of one there, but you can't actually see through it. So I'm just gonna go back to watching some more YouTube videos and things like that. Just excuse my hair, can't help it, because I didn't bring any hairspray out with me and don't want to keep bothering my mum to bring this stuff out. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch some more YouTube videos and things, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Don't know how long it'll be, it just depends how many videos I watch and how long it takes me to get through them all, but I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's a lot later on now. It is literally 10 to 10. Let me just show you. It is literally 10 to 10 right now. I've just been watching loads of YouTube videos. I haven't got out the car. Everything is still, don't know if I can show you, but everything is still as it was. Haven't moved anything or anything like that. Haven't got out the car. Been in the car the whole time. Just watching YouTube videos and things like that. I'm going to put the film on now, so if I fall asleep watching the film, then the next clip will either be the middle of the night when I wake up or when I wake up in the morning. If I don't fall asleep watching the film, then the next clip will be just before I go to sleep. Hoping I don't fall asleep watching the film, because then I'll have a dead phone in the morning and we don't want that. I'm going to put the heating on in that I'm going to put that on again soon because it's really cold in here, and it's just started to rain as well. So it's getting really cold in here, so I'm probably just going to put the heat on just for a little bit of time, just to make it a bit warmer in here because it's really cold. So I'm probably going to put the heat on for a little bit just to warm it up, just while I watch the bit of the film or whatever. But I'm probably going to wait till towards the end of the film so that it's warm when I'm actually falling asleep, because there's no way I can fall asleep while it's this cold in here. So probably towards the end of the film I'll put the heat on just for a little bit to warm it up. And yeah, that's about it really. So if I don't fall asleep watching the film, then I'll see you in the next clip, which will be just before I go to sleep. If I do fall asleep watching the film, then it'll either be the middle of the night when I wake up or in the morning. However, if I do fall asleep watching the film, then I'll probably have a dead phone, so I probably won't be able to film a clip, because I've got this phone, which is obviously used as the torch at the minute. I just wanted to cover it so it's not so bright, and obviously if I turn it off, you can't see anything. So yeah, I'll have a dead phone if I wake up in the middle of the night after falling asleep watching the film, so I won't be able to film a clip. I mean, I've just said that, sorry, I do apologise about that. Because obviously, you know, I could just film on this one and then send my other phone it, but then I wouldn't have a torch, so then you wouldn't be able to see me anyway. But we'll see. We'll just see what happens. I'll probably end up seeing you on the next clip, which will be before I go to sleep. Who knows? If you've made it this far, then comment down below. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you to comment. If you think I'm gonna make it, if you think I'm actually gonna succeed in the challenge, then comment down below. I think you will do this. And yeah. Also, all I wanted to do is I also just wanted to say, which I should have done at the start, if I haven't, I don't think I did. If I have, then I do apologise. But what I should have said at the start as well was, please subscribe, press the bell to turn on post notifications so that you get a notification every time I post a brand new video, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. And yeah, if, again, like I've already said, if you think I'm going to succeed in this challenge, comment down below and let me know, and I'll be liking and commenting back to you guys, because I do interact with you guys. You know, if you comment something, I will reply back. I will you know, I'll like your comment and reply back. So yeah, feel free to comment something down below, and I'll obviously get back to you guys. But for now, this is where I am, in the car, and it's just started raining. So I'm in the car, it's raining, it's dark out, and yeah, I haven't actually covered any of the other windows up, for those who might be wondering, because I said I was going to in one of the other clips, but I haven't. I'm just staying in the car for 24 hours. Also, I wanted to just also say that I did check up what time I started the challenge, and according to when I started filming this video, it says 4:42 PM. So I'm going to stay in the car till about 4:45 PM. Just a few extra minutes, you know, because obviously I might have got the time wrong, or my phone could have got the time wrong, because I was filming the clip for this bit, you know, for a couple of minutes, so it could have got the time wrong. So I'm going to stay in the car till 4:45 tomorrow. And then it'll be well, I'll have everything packed up by then, because I'll just be folding everything up ready to go in. Then it'll be a case of taking it all in and taking it all back upstairs, putting it all away. So yeah, I'm gonna get watching the film now. Don't actually know what film it's gonna be, but I'm gonna find a film. Well, I'm gonna finish the YouTube video I was watching. I'm gonna finish that off, and then I'm gonna put a film on, get the popcorn, eat some popcorn, and yeah, we'll just see what happens after that really. So the next clip will either be just before I go to sleep, or in the middle of the night when I wake up, and if it's neither of those, then it'll be in the morning. But I will be staying in the car That's where other YouTubers go wrong, because some of them don't. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to sleep in the car. There's no going back now. I've got my quilts and everything in the car. There's no going back, especially not at this time of night. So yeah, I will see you all I'll see you all in the next clip. Okay guys, so it's actually been quite a while since the last clip. Let me just clear that. So as you can see, it is now 12:26. I've just literally been watching a load of YouTube videos. I didn't actually put the film on. If I'm being quiet, that's just because it feels a bit weird speaking quite loud. Well, it's obviously really quiet outside, even though people probably won't be able to hear me anyway, but yeah, and I'm starting to get a little bit tired now. So yeah, I was watching a few YouTube videos. I was just watching like FaZe Rug, and a few others. Didn't actually get any questions on my Instagram. 2 people had seen it, and neither of them gave me any questions. So yeah, I didn't get any questions, so I've not had that. So obviously now I'm bored. I mean, it is really late outside. I'm not actually faking this, because if I cover this up, it's literally pitch black. You cannot see a thing. So obviously it's not like I'm faking this, it's genuinely dark, and I am genuinely, I don't know if you can see it, but I am genuinely in the car still. Don't know if you saw that, but I was trying to show you the front of the car, even though you could tell by this anyway. I put my hoodie on. It is freezing cold in here. I downloaded an app on my phone, like a thermo thing. I mean, it's probably fake, because it's just an app anyway, and it literally said 5 degrees, and if that's true, then it's really cold in here. And even then, it feels colder than that. It feels so cold. Like, I've been lying under the blankets with the blankets up to about here, and then like up to here I felt fine because I had the hoodie and everything, and obviously under the blankets I was fine, but then all my face was just freezing cold. I mean, it still is, it's freezing in here. I've not even thought, why don't we just go in? There's a warm house right there. If we just go in, it's going to be nice and warm and toasty. We can just go in, sleep there all night, and it'll be nice and warm. And I keep thinking about it, like, but not actually thinking about going in. I just think about the fact that there's a warm house right next to me that I could just go in. But obviously that's not part of the challenge. It's not part of the challenge to go in the house and sleep. Part of the challenge is to sleep in the car, and that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna go to sleep in just over half an hour or so, if I don't watch a film, which I'm probably gonna do now, because I've just got to the point where I've got nothing to do other than watch a film, and I've still got the popcorn in the front and the crisps. I've not had any of them yet, so I might bring the popcorn through and snack on a bit of popcorn. My mum brought me some toast out earlier, Dairy on toast. So I ate that, and then she came back for the plate. Otherwise I'd show you. Didn't really see the point of picking the camera up just to show you 2 pieces of toast. Didn't think people would find looking at 2 pieces of toast very interesting. So obviously I didn't film that. Haven't been out of the car yet at all, not needed to go to the toilet or anything, so I've just been sat in the car doing nothing. I did take 2 minutes, probably about an hour ago, and I just ran in to use the toilet because my mum texted me saying she was going to bed. This was after she brought me the toast. And then she texted me saying that she was going to go to bed soon, so if I want the toilet I'm to come in now. But I didn't really feel like it, but I just went anyway. But we don't need to talk about that. So yeah, I got all that sorted, but I did only take 2 minutes. I just thought it'd be pointless filming because that's just going to take longer. So I didn't actually film that, but I took 2 minutes. In fact, it wasn't even that, it was like a minute and a half. And I just literally ran in, used the toilet, and then ran back out, got in the car. Which obviously isn't Phil, because I did say at the start the rules were, you know, 2 minutes out for the toilet or anything. So that's what I did. And that's all I've done, is that one time out the car, just for that. Because my mum's obviously, I think she's actually gone to bed now, or she will be very soon. I know she said not long ago she was going to bed, so whether she's actually gone up or not, I don't know. She might have. There is a light on there. You can't actually see it in the camera, but there is a light on, but I don't know if she's left that on in case I decide to go in the night, so it's not pitch black, do you know, like in the house, because, you know, if I need the toilet in the middle of the night, she has actually let me bring the key out, my own key. So I've got my house key with me, so she did say if I need to go to the toilet in the night or in the morning, even if it's before she's texted me saying she's awake, I'm just to go in, use the toilet and come back out, and it's fine. And I'm not to worry about the dogs barking, because she don't care. She don't care if they bark, she said it's fine. So yeah, I can go to the toilet in the night or in the morning for my 2 minutes if I need to. Because obviously it's 2 minutes every time I want to go in, sort of thing, to get to the toilet or whatever. So yeah, that's about it really. This video is probably going to be a pretty long one. I mean, I've not looked at all the times for all the clips, but it's probably going to be a pretty long one. But yeah, I'm going to put a film on now. God knows what film that's going to be. But I'm going to put a film on and just try and settle down and go to sleep in a little bit, which is probably going to be in like half an hour or so. That sort of thing. So I'll probably watch a film and then go to sleep, which by that point it'll probably be like 1 or 2 AM, something like that. Which is pretty bad of me, I guess, to stay up that late. But oh well. But I'll leave this clip here and I'll see you in the next one, whether that's in the middle of the night or in the morning. Okay guys, so it's not been too much longer than when the last clip was, but it is now 1:23 in the morning. I'm still awake. I didn't put a film on. I decided instead I would just watch an episode of Gavin and Stacey. So I've just nearly finished watching that. I've got about 5.5 minutes left. It's absolutely freezing in here. Even though I've got my hoodie on, I'm actually starting to get cold now. I don't know if I actually said it in the last clip, but I was fine. I felt fine with my hoodie and that on. When I was on the other clip, I felt fine having the hoodie on. You know, the cold wasn't really getting to me, but now it is really starting to get into me. I'm getting really cold now. I'm still gonna stick it out though. I'm gonna finish watching this episode of Gavin and Stacey, then I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm definitely gonna stick it out in the car. Yeah, when my mum came out earlier to bring my food, she brought me my Dairy Leon toast, and then she took the big pillow away because it was just getting in the way. So she took that, if you were just wondering, if you hadn't seen it and you were just wondering where it was. When she brought me my toast out earlier, she did take it in. I was going to say it on the previous clip, but I just forgot all about it. So I just thought I'd mention that in case anybody was wondering what happened to that. It got taken in because I have nowhere for it and I'm not using it, so I just thought it'd be easier for my mum to take it in for me. So she's took that in for me, along with my I think she took my tripod as well. Yeah, she took my tripod as well for me, just because I've not actually used it, so she took that in for me as well. And yeah, that's about it. That's all she's took in. I did eat the popcorn. There's a little bit of popcorn left, and I had a big drink because of the popcorn. It made me thirsty. So I got a drink. I got some of my drink, and I've ate some of the popcorn. I've got about 5.5 minutes left of the Gavin and Stacey video, episode I'm watching. So I'm gonna finish watching that, and then I'm gonna get some sleep because it's early. And I'm probably going to end up waking up early when the sun starts rising. So, best get some sleep. So, yeah, that's it for now. And I'll see you on the next clip, whether that's the middle of the night or in the morning. So, for now, I'm just going to say good night, guys. Morning, guys. It's now nearly 9:10. I've been awake a couple of minutes now. I would show you the time on the other phone, but it's dead, and my portable charger's died, so I can't really show you the time, but it is 9:10 now, and I haven't been awake very long. Been sleeping in the car, hardly got any sleep. Well, I say that, I just kept waking up a lot. Probably went to sleep about somewhere between 1:30 and 1:45. And yeah, I woke up a couple of hours later, and then I went back to sleep. Then a couple of hours after that I woke up again. It just kept going on and on. It was really cold in here. I've literally had to sleep in my hoodie because it was just too cold. I couldn't take it off. If I'd have took it off, it'd have just made matters worse because I'd have just been way colder. I was already kind of cold in my hoodie as it is, so to take it off would have been a very bad idea. So I slept in my hoodie, which wasn't too bad. It made everything a little bit better because I was a bit more comfortable with my hoodie on, to be honest. And yeah, so I've not moved. I've literally been in the car all night. I'm not even lying, I literally have been in the car the whole night. It's been really uncomfortable, but I've done it. I've slept in the car. I didn't think I was going to do it. I really thought I was going to fail the challenge and have to go in, even part way through the night. I mean, at 4:45 this morning, I was thinking about, should I really just go in? It'd be a lot easier and I'd actually get a lot better sleep. But I didn't. I actually didn't. Even though I thought about it, I thought, well, if I do that, I'm failing the challenge, and I'd have to film a clip saying that I've failed the challenge because I've had to go in because it got too cold. Well, that wasn't going to happen. I've got a quilt, I'm wearing a hoodie, I had my onesie, it's in the front. I could have put that on if I needed it for it to be a bit warmer. So I had no excuse to go in. I made sure I was fully prepared with a onesie, which I haven't even put on, which I should have done really when it got really cold last night. And then we've also got my quilt, which obviously I've got here, and I'm wearing my hoodie. So, you know, I didn't really need to go in, and I didn't. So yeah, I wasn't that sure if I'd make it last night, given the fact that, you know, I was sleeping in the car and it was really cold. I got to the point where I was like, should I just go in? But I didn't. I've literally slept in the car. It was quite a uncomfortable thing. And even though it was uncomfortable and cold as it was, I actually want to do it again. I'd love to do it again tonight, weirdly enough. But obviously that just depends how I'm feeling later, because later I might just want to go in the house. I might not want to do this again. I think I want a proper night's sleep. Yeah, I feel like I want a proper night's sleep, so I don't know if I'll be doing it again tonight. We'll have to see, but I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, wait for my mum to say she's awake or that she's up so that she can bring me my breakfast. And then after breakfast, I've got to start editing this video because it's got to go up later today. So I've got to get on with that. Somehow make a thumbnail. That might be when the tripod comes in handy. I think that's probably when we'll have to get the tripod involved. And just kind of place it over there and like open the boot or something. I don't know. You'll know how I've done the thumbnail by looking at it. You'll know if I've done that or not. I don't even know how I'm going to do the thumbnail yet. So we'll have to see. I'll probably end up having to put the tripod over there. I don't know. We'll see. Not even thought about how I'm going to do a thumbnail yet. It's too early in the morning. But all I am going to say is my eyes are looking rather blue right now. I've just noticed, like, while I've been talking that, I've just noticed that my eyes are looking kind of blue. Very blue right now. I like it. I don't think I've ever seen them that blue before, because every time I look in the mirror to see my eyes, to see if they're like blue or green, because I have a thing where my eyes could be green or they could be blue, and they're generally green every time I look. Sometimes I've seen, you know, the odd time when they're blue, but they've not been this blue. It's weird. I've never seen them that blue before. It's really strange. But yeah, I just thought I'd point that out, that my eyes are looking very blue right now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, I'll do another clip in a bit. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and that, and wake up a bit because I'm still half asleep. And I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. So guys, it marks the end of the challenge. It is now nearly 10 to 5. We've done the challenge, we've stayed in the car for a full 24 hours. Now, I would show you the time, just so you know for definite, but literally the phone is just completely dead. I cannot turn it on, and I haven't got the time to be turning it on, well, turning the engine on to put it on charge to bring it on, because obviously I just want to get in the house. As good as this challenge has been, I just want to go back in the house now, see my dogs and my mum, because I haven't seen them since obviously yesterday when I came out here to start the challenge. So I want to go and see them. It's been so good. Obviously the last clip was earlier on this morning when I first woke up. But I've just literally, I got carried away editing the video, like what you've already seen of the video. Okay, that's a bad idea. So I've just been editing what you've seen of the video, and just watching loads of YouTube really. So obviously I just got carried away doing that all day, so I just thought I'd come outside and quickly film this outro. And as you can see, everything's still as it was. I just made it so it didn't look so messy back there, because it literally just looked a right mess this morning. It got completely messed up while I've been asleep, so I just put it all back together and tidied it up so it just looked at least half decent. And yeah, that's it really. There isn't a lot else I can say. I'm still in my pyjamas, haven't put my leggings back on. Everything's still as it was down there. Still got my drink in the cup holder at the front, and I've had quite a bit of it, just because I've got thirsty and things throughout the day. And obviously it's kind of messy back there still, but just tidied it up a little bit. Sorry if the audio was a bit bad then. I did have my hand over the camera, so I don't know if you heard that very well. I'll know when I'm editing it. But yeah, that's it. All I've got to do now is edit the clip before this one and this clip, and then put all the clips together, and that's what you'll be seeing now. Everything done. So that is obviously the end of the video. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'm then going to go back in the house and enjoy the rest of my day. So I'm just going to put the camera back down here just while I do the outro. So obviously this is the outro. thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and that it's not been so boring. Please do hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you press the bell as well so you get a notification every time I post a brand new video, because videos are going to be every Sunday at 6. I also want to say that obviously on some occasions I might not be posting on Sundays because I might not have one ready, or I might be busy and be unable to. So obviously if you want to know whether I'm posting or not on a Sunday, social media links will be at the top here. Make sure you go and check them out and follow me. And then you'll know when a new video is coming out, and if it's not coming out on Sunday, it'll probably come out on Monday. But it will be on stories on those social medias above, whether that's going to be happening or not. So again, I'll go back to it. Please subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you get a notification every time I post a brand new video. And give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Sorry if it's been really boring. I'll put the social media links that are up here. I will also link them in the description box down below if you want to go and check that out. So yeah. So the links will be in the description, and I will see you for the next video. But also I just want to add, just before I go, my cheeks are red. That's because if I didn't mention it in one of my other clips, my granddad died 5 years ago today. I was really close to him, and even though it's been so long, which obviously makes me a bit childish, but even though it's been so long, I just got a little bit upset earlier when it came up on my Facebook, the post I shared 5 years ago. I share it every year pretty much, and it came up and it just, yeah, I just got a little bit upset, so that's why my cheeks are really red, just in case anybody's wondering. But that's it. I just wanted to say that, yeah, so check the links in the description for the social medias that are obvious that I put above earlier. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!